Hello students, good morning. This is Nageswaran, welcoming you to the English Real Learning Program. In the last section, we have seen the introduction of active and passive voice and some grammar transformation, particularly in that topic at page number 78 in your 11th English book. Now, the remaining exercises of the page number 78 to be discussed. Okay, let me do the exercises. Take your textbook and just follow the rules and regulations. Okay, right. Shall we move? Come on. In that page 78, there are a lot of exercises. We completed the part A in the previous class. Now part 2B, there are some active and passive voices. We can do all those exercises one by one. Okay, right. The first example given in the textbook is Muhammad follows the rules. Muhammad follows the rules. Right. It is in active voice. Okay. How do you find whether a sentence is in active or passive? We have to look at the finite verb used in that sentence. The verb used here is follows. It is in simple present, that is verb 1. There is no other auxiliary verb or helping verb used here. Okay, only one finite verb is used here, so it is in active voice. So we have to remember the rules which we have discussed in the last class. There we saw a table. Okay, in that particular table, if you find the verb 1 in active voice, the rule must be and, or, is, or plus verb 3. Okay. And, or, is, or plus verb 3. It is in active voice. This should be in passive voice. Okay. So, find out the subject here. Muhammad is the doer of the action. So, it is the subject. And the words, the rules, the word, the rules is an object because it is the answer of that question what? What does Muhammad follow? The answer is the rules. Muhammad follows the rules. So, it is an object. So, in order to change an active voice into passive voice, we have to bring the object first. Okay, the object is the rules. Okay, then the main verb, verb 1, should be changed according to the rule. Here, the B form verbs can be used and, is, or plus verb 3. Okay. The subject is in plural. Rules, it is in plural form. So, you have to select the auxiliary are. The rules are. Next thing, we have to add the verb 3 of this main verb. So, what is the third form of that verb? Follow. Answer is or follow. So now read it. The rules are followed. Next, we have to add the preposition by, and then the subject is going to be changed as an object. So the agent of this action is Muhammad. Right. Now read it. The rules are followed by Muhammad. It is in passive voice. So the passive construction must be verb plus verb 3. Verb plus verb 3. Right. Let's move to the second example. Mohan has completed the course. Mohan has completed the course. Right. Find out the verb pattern here. Has plus verb 3. So in active voice, the rule is has or have or had plus verb 3. It is the pattern of active voice. If you find any one of these, the passive construction must be had or has or have plus be plus verb 3, isn't it? Right. So look at the pattern. The verb used here or has plus verb 3. Here it is has and verb 3 here it is. So this sentence is in active voice. Now we are going to change this active into passive. Right. So what will be the answer? Look at the rule. Has plus verb 3. Then you have to select and you have to add the verb being here. Okay, right. As usual, who is the subject? Muhammad is the subject. And what is the object? The course is an object. Okay, right. Bring the object first. The course. Okay, then what will be selected here? Had, has, have. Among these three, we have to select the same tense form, and remember the subject is in singular, so there is no confusion while choosing these verbs. If it is the plural, you have to select the plural verb have. This is the singular, so we can take the singular verb has. Right. The course has. Next rule is we have to add being here. The course has been, and then the same verb 3 can be placed here. The course has been completed. We have to write the agent. While writing the agent, we have to add the preposition by. Right. By, who is the subject there? Mohan. So we can change that subject into an object. And this part, by plus object. This part, this phrase is called the agent of this action. Right. So the course has been completed by Mohan. Look at the verb pattern here. Has plus been plus verb 3. Okay, right. Let me move to the third example. Magdalene is singing a prayer. Magdalene is singing her prayer. Right. Again, this sentence is in active voice. The verb pattern used here is plus verb plus ing. Is plus verb plus ing. It is in the rule of progressive case. Okay, so it is be verb. So be verb plus verb plus ing. Recall the rule. In active voice, you have the rule be verb plus verb plus ing. In this case, be verb, you can have 5 be verbs: am, is, or was, or that. Okay, right. So among those be verbs, we can have any one of be verbs. So be verb plus verb plus ing. It is in the rule of progressive case. Right. What will be the rule for passive construction? We have to select the exact be verb and then this ing should be changed into be, and then the base verb should be changed into verb 3, isn't it? Right. Be verb plus verb plus ing will be in active construction, and be verb plus being plus verb 3 is in passive construction. So this rule comes under the category of progressive case. Be verb plus verb plus ing. Okay, right. Next, the subject is Magdalene and the object is her prayer. Again, as usual, bring the object her prayer. Her prayer, the rule is plus verb plus ing. That should be changed. Be verb plus being. Her prayer, it is the singular subject. So the same be verb can be used here. Her prayer is, this ing should be changed into being. Her prayer is being. This base form should be changed into verb 3. What is the third form of this verb? Sing, sing, sang, sung. Okay, right. Is being, sung, and then the agent is by Magdalene. Right. Okay. The answer is her prayer is being sung by Magdalene. So verb construction is be verb plus being plus verb 3. Okay. So this sentence is in passive construction. Right. Let me move to the fourth example. The fourth example is an interrogative sentence. The question is, who wrote this complaint? Who wrote this complaint? Right. The verb pattern. We have to analyze the finite verb. What is the finite verb used here? Wrote. There is no other additional verb. There is no auxiliary verb. There is no any helping verb. Right. The verb used here is in past tense, verb 2, simple past. Right. So it is in active voice. Okay. Right. While transforming the interrogative sentence from active to passive, we can use many steps. We can use many ways. The simple way is we have to change the question term, that is the question word, WH question word is who. We can change this WH question who as by whom. Who will be changed into by who. Okay, right. Next, the verb pattern is verb 2. In active voice, the verb in active voice, if the verb is in past tense, in passive construction, we have the rule was or were plus verb 3. Right? Was or were plus verb 3. So we have changed this question word who into by who, and then remaining the object is this complaint. Okay, right. So before bringing this object as a subject, we must use the rule. The rule is was or were plus verb 3. By who? This complaint. So this complaint is in singular subject. Okay, so we have to select was. So the subject must be placed between the verb groups. Like we have to add the helping verb, that is the auxiliary verb, be verb here, by whom, was, and then you have to use the object, this complaint. By whom was this complaint? Another one, what is the verb 3 of this finite verb? Wrote, write, wrote, written. Okay, was this complaint written? Next, we have to add the question mark. Now read it. By whom was this complaint written? This is the passive voice of that active voice. Okay, by whom was this complaint written? Or else we can even write, was this complaint written by whom? We can add this phrase, by whom, at last. That is also acceptable. Was this complaint written by whom? That answer can also be accepted by everyone. Right. The basic answer is, by whom was this complaint written? Okay, students? Right. Let me move to the fifth example. Now, fifth example is in exclamatory sentence. The sentence is, may God bless you with happiness. May God bless you with happiness. Right. Analyze the verb group used here. May plus verb 1. May comes under the category of modal. Okay, so the verb used here, the verb pattern used here is modal plus verb 1. Right? Analyze the verb group in active voice. If you have modal plus verb 1, in passive construction we have the rule like modal plus be plus verb 3. Isn't it? Okay. Look at the sentence. May God bless you with happiness. So God is the subject and you is an indirect object. Okay. Right. May God bless you with happiness. In order to change this sentence into passive construction, we should maintain the pattern as it is in the active voice. So we should use the same modal verb. We can use the same modal may here. May. And then next we have to bring the object here. May you. And what is the verb group here? Be plus verb 3. So we have to add the verb be, and then what is the third form of this finite verb? Bless, blessed. So it is in the verb 3. Look at the verb pattern. May be blessed. So may is a modal verb and be is taken from the rule, and then we have added the third form of the verb blessed. So look at the verb here, modal plus be plus verb 3. So the remaining answer is, may you be blessed with happiness. And who is the agent here? God. So add the preposition by plus subject by God, and then this sentence must be ended with an exclamatory sentence, exclamatory symbol. Right. So may you be blessed with happiness by whom? By God. is the passive answer for the question. May God bless you with happiness. So it is in active voice and this one is in passive voice. Okay. Let me take you to the next example now. A house is being constructed by them. We have to analyze the verb pattern. Is being constructed. It is the verb group. So, is comes under the category be, and the role is being, and constructor is in the third form. Likewise, we should analyze the verb pattern. Be plus being plus verb 3. So it is in passive voice. So for passive voice, if you have the rule be plus being plus verb 3, in active sentence we have the rule be plus verb plus ing. This being should be converted as ing and verb 3 should become the base form. Right. Look at this sentence. A house is being constructed by them. So it is in passive voice. The active voice for this sentence is, first step, we have to remove the preposition by. And then the object of the sentence them should be placed at the beginning of this sentence, and the pronoun must be changed according to the usage. Then should be changed as they. Okay, they, and then remaining we have to write the be verb. While using the be verb, we must be careful of the subject. Here the subject is in singular, house. That is why the verb applied here is also in singular is. Here we have the plural subject, so this singular verb should be changed as a plural verb are. Already we have discussed that is and are in the simple present. Was and were, these two auxiliaries are in past tense. Right. So is the present singular auxiliary. Are is present plural auxiliary. Right. So that is why we have applied this plural verb are. This singular is changed as the plural verb are because of the subject. The subject is in plural, that is why we have applied the plural verb are. They are. Next, being should be changed as ing. That ing should be converged with the base form of this verb 3. The verb 3 is in the verb 3 is used here is constructed. The base form of this verb is construct. If you add ing to that base form construct, we can get the answer constructing. Right? Now read it. They are constructing. Remaining, the subject is converted as an object. A house. Now read it. They are constructing a house. Okay. If you analyze this verb pattern or constructing, this comes under the category be. Be plus verb plus ing. Okay. So here be plus verb plus ing is in active voice. Be plus being plus verb 3. Be plus being plus verb 3 is in passive voice. Okay. The active voice is a house is being constructed by them. The passive answer is they are constructing a house. Okay. Shall we move to the next example now? Let the door not be slammed. Let the door not be slammed. Before analyzing this sentence, we must see the rules. In active voice, if we have only the main word, or if we have the negative main verb, don't plus main verb, or never plus main verb, the passive rule must be let plus be plus verb 3. If we have the positive command, that is, if the sentence begins with a main verb, the passive construction must be let plus be plus verb 3. Otherwise, if we have the negative command never plus main verb or don't plus main verb, the passive construction must be let plus not plus be plus verb 3. The negative command takes the pattern let plus not plus be plus verb 3, whereas the positive command takes let plus be plus verb 3. Right? Okay. Now analyze this part. The sentence is let the door not be slammed. It is a command. Okay. Analyze the rule. The first word is let, and then remaining part not be slammed. So let plus not plus be plus slammed is in verb 3. Now look at the verb pattern. The word is let, and then it is in negative let plus not plus be plus verb 3. So it is here let plus not plus be plus verb 3. So this sentence is in passive voice. So we have to change this passive into active. What will be the rule? If we have the negative, we must begin with the negative term never or don't, and then the base form, that is main verb, should be followed. The verbs be and the verb 3 should be cancelled. Right? Okay. So you must begin with the negative command do not or don't. Do not. Next we have to add, we have to remove the negative term not, because that not is converted as do not. Okay, so not, and then we have to cancel the verbs be and we have to cancel the verb 3, and we must add the base form of this verb. The base form of this verb slammed is slammed. Right? Do not slam. The remaining part is an object. The object must be written at last. Do not slam the door. Okay. Let the door not be slammed is changed as do not slam the door. Analyze the verb pattern. Do not plus verb 1, that is main verb. Don't plus main verb. Right. With the last example, we can complete this session. So the last example comes now. The last example is the easiest one. Let us do this. The team was trained by the coach. The team was trained by the coach. Let us discuss the verb was trained. Was comes under the category of was or were plus trained is in third form. So was or were plus verb 3. What will be the rule? In passive construction, if we have was or were plus verb 3, in active construction we have the rule only verb 2. So was plus verb 3. That is why this sentence is in passive voice. And then the active form of this sentence is, we have to remove the preposition by, and then we have to bring the object first. So the object is the coach. And then cancel this be verb was. And then the verb 3 should be changed into verb 2. The verb 2 of this verb trained is the same. Trained. Trained. The coach trained. The subject is the team. Now look at the sentence. The coach trained the team. So the verb is in past tense, verb 2. Okay, fine. The passive voice is the team was trained by the coach, and the active voice is the coach trained the team. Right, students? So we have discussed all the 8 examples which have taken place in the textbook page number 78. So with this we can wind up this session. I hope you have understood all these examples properly. If you have the doubts, you can raise your doubts anytime. My suggestion box always awaits. Meet you in the next session. There we are going to discuss some other grammar transformation, especially some other exercises in the textual basis. Okay, thank you for watching. Meet you there. Take care. Bye bye.